Pister had built beautiful chests and cabinets in the late 1600s and early 1700s. His intricate designs with stunning inlays sold quickly and for huge amounts. Depending on the condition and the materials, a good-sized chest of drawers could go for $60,000 or $80,000. She also found a couple of early Dutch strongboxes, Mindy added. Those sell for at least $30,000. Mindy, along with her 3 sisters, owned an exclusive antique shop in Naples. None of the other sisters lived in Florida, so Mindy was in charge of retail. Her sisters traveled extensively, keeping the shop well-stocked with unique and expensive items. Robyn and Mindy had met in the store. Robyn was a frequent client, although her taste was slightly less upscale than much of Mindy's inventory. They'd quickly moved to having lunch every month. When a part-time position had opened up, Robyn had applied. It was only a few hours a week, but Robyn enjoyed working with the other clients, as well as checking out whatever was new in the store. The selling wasn't her favorite, but learning about different eras and the history of each piece enthralled her. Mindy set down her glass. "How goes the wedding?" Robyn did her best not to grimace. "So far, we're just talking generalities." "You're still not happy they're engaged?" Robyn again resisted the urge to chug her wine. "Kip's great. He adores Harlow, and doesn't every mother want that in a future son-in-law? I just wish—" She placed her hands flat on the table. "She's barely 22. They've known each other less than a year, and getting married is such a big step. Why can't they live together for a few years? Take off for Paris or go hiking in Chile? Why get married so quickly?" Mindy tried to hide her amusement. "And how old were you when you married Cord?" 19. Robyn sighed. "Which is my point. I had a 2-year-old when I was Harlow's age. Sure, I had my kids early, but what if I hadn't? What if I'd gone to college or spent 6 months in Australia or done something other than what I did?" "So is your concern about what Harlow might miss out on or what you gave up?" A very valid question, Robyn thought. How can you be insightful? That's your 3rd glass of champagne. "Liquor brings out my best qualities." "I don't regret my life. I love my kids. I wouldn't wish them away. But I want her to have options." She picked up her fork. "Not a conversation my daughter wants to have with me." She and Harlow had managed to survive the teen years with hardly a cross word, but lately they seemed to be fighting all the time. "Would you have listened to your mother?" Mindy asked. "I'm not sure. She died when I was 11. Mindy's brown eyes widened. "I'm sorry. I didn't know." "It's okay. As for talking to her when I was Harlow's age, I probably wouldn't have listened either. I want to say I would have been mature and interested in her opinion, but it seems unlikely." Mindy touched her hand. "It's your past, Robyn. You rewrite it however you'd like." "Thanks." The last time Harlow mentioned the wedding, she said something about wanting to dye the pool to match the bridesmaids' dresses. "Can you even do that?" "No idea, and I really don't want to know." She could only hope that her daughter's wedding plans became a little more normal as time passed, or that she decided to elope, or hey, postpone. "Want to play tennis next week?" Mindy asked brightly. Robyn eyed her. "I'm not interested in meeting your fantasy guy." "Why not? Once you see him, you'll have to admit he's totally worth the risk." Robyn gave in to the inevitable and swallowed the rest of her wine. "Mindy, you make me crazy. You have a perfectly good penis at home. One is enough. Forget about Derek, Dimitri, whatever. Don't risk your marriage and your family. He's not worth it." "But I'm not doing it for him. I'm doing it for me." She smiled dreamily. "At least let me see him naked." "See a therapist instead." Mindy assumed Robyn was kidding and burst out laughing. Robyn faked a smile, even as she told herself to stop trying to convince her friend of anything. Based on how her children were behaving lately, she had no skills at persuasion. Oh, for the days when she could bribe them with a popsicle. She excused herself to use the restroom. Halfway across the room, Madison Green spotted her. The 50-something avid golfer's favorite hobby was spreading bad news. The sight of her wave and quick approach caused Robyn to nearly stumble. What now?